if you're watching the replay. So there are the reasons why you want to use Twitter analytics. I'm going to give you guys these. I'm going to break these down. 1, 2, and 3. There's your top tips right off the bat. Okay. So I'm going to go here. Yo, what's up? Perry Yazin, what's going on? How's it going? Yassine, I want to make sure I get it. Hey, what's going on? So Justin Brown, what's going on? Hey guys, I'm going to give you guys some really good tips. So I know you guys, a lot of times late at night, I get a lot of scopers that are, that are really. AJ, what's going on, brother? Okay, so check it out. I've looked at my. Hey Jerry, how's it going? Social biz coaching. Lisa, oh my goodness. What's up? What's up, dude? What's up, Justin? AJ, what's going on, guys? Okay, so I'm gonna give some really good tips. So I'm just saying, like, you definitely invite your followers if it's not too late. So I don't want to wake anybody up. But hey Mary, how you doing? Awesome. So let me give you some tips. So my name is Ryan. I help businesses, brands, and business owners get more customers on live stream. And Lisa, thank you for sharing, and thank you for being one of my top Periscope followers as measured by the Full Scope the Full Scope analytics, which is one of the things that we've been talking about recently, which has been just amazing. I mean, the response. Everybody wants to get access to analytics for Periscope. So. And here's what I want to talk to you about tonight. So one of the biggest challenges is how do you know what kind of content to create? How to title your Periscope videos? Thank you for the great content. You bet. Oh, no doubt, Lisa. I'm doing the best I can. I mean, I'm learning a lot. I had a great blab today with Kim. I learned a lot from her. I just take all this stuff over all the years that I've been online, and I whittle it down to. I was thinking about this topic. Okay, so one of the ways, and this is what I'm constantly impressed by. Wes, what's going on? I've got all the Aussie guys in. The blab was excellent. Thanks, Lisa. So here's the deal. Twitter analytics are really powerful, and I really didn't realize how powerful they were until I actually went to ads.twitter.com. That's ads.twitter.com. And I went there and I looked at all of these big benefits here. Number one, you can find out what the engagement is on your live stream tweets. Okay? You can find out what your followers' interests are. Okay? And you can also get the number of impressions that you have over a certain time frame. So if you guys, what would really be cool is if you guys did a screenshot of that and just screenshotted it out, because that's what I want to just make sure that people get this. That is the screenshot. I even got my light set up so that you guys can get some decent lighting on it. So that is, thanks Jerry for doing a screenshot. So to screenshot it, all you do on an iPhone is you press the home key and then the side button on your camera, the on-off button, and it'll do a screenshot. And then what it'll do is it'll have something that'll come up in your comments that will ask you if you want to make it live, and you just say yes. And then and you actually will create a tweet right in your. Hey, thanks a lot, Matthew. You'll create a tweet right on your. Hey, Matthew, thanks for sharing that. So watch this. So here's what I'm doing. Those are the benefits. Now check this out. I'm here. I'm at ads.twitter.com. You guys can see that. I'm in my user account, my RyanSteinolfson user account. Now check this out, guys. I did a quick little video about this actually yesterday, and look at this. Okay, I want you guys to see something. I had 1.4 million impressions over a 91-day period, and you can see what's happened here on October 6th. I had a huge jump here starting on Sunday, October 4th. I mean, I literally went from 1,349 impressions right on up to 33,000 in one day. Okay, that's a big jump, guys. Okay, so what I'm asking myself is why did I see that jump? And I also want you to know that right back here, you can't see it, and I'm looking over at the time period of July the 9th to October the 7th. And by the way, I'm just going up here. When you go to ads.twitter.com and set up an analytics account, or an ads.twitter.com account in Twitter, all you do is you go to the top here and then you go right here to tweet activity. And did you go back and review your tweets for those days? Did you see a trend? Yes. Yes. And I'm going to watch. So you go to tweet activity, and this is what I was telling you about right here. That you can, first of all, you can see the engagement, you can see your followers and interests, and you can see the impressions that you get, okay? And I teach all this, by the way, in my Livestream Blueprint course, okay? All over a webinar. So if you want to go to livestreamblueprint.com to learn more about that, so that you can learn how to get more customers using Livestream for your business. If you're a business owner, brand, or business owner, or a brand, then you can go there to livestreamblueprint.com. So check this out. So watch this. So here's the overall number over this time period, this 30-day time period or 90-day time period. The number of impressions that I had. Okay, now watch this. Now. And I did go here and I looked. What was going on is I was much more engaged. Okay, I did not tweet a whole lot during these times. Do you guys see that? I did not tweet a whole lot. Okay, and then I came here and then you see how I tweeted a lot more. I did 24 on that day. I did 7. I did 11. And back here I did like 0. I started like not tweeting as much, like 3, 4. You know, I just didn't have as many tweets. And also I did not do as many periscopes, okay? And here you can see I had a lot, I mean there's a lot more tweets on average that I was posting, and I did a lot more periscopes, okay? And so my engagement went way, way up. And I also looked at what I was specifically tweeting about and the hashtags that I was using. And I also, here let me just show you. I'm gonna go back here to my followers. So let me go to my followers. And check this out. My top followers, my top interests are marketing, they're online buyers, they use the top wireless carrier of AT&T, and look at this. They're marketing entrepreneurs. They're also into tech, SEO, technology, advertising. So what do you think I'm going to put in my tweets? I'm going to put a hashtag of marketing or entrepreneurship because that's the person that I seem to be attracting. Right? So that gives you an insight into, and you can also see the general growth over here of my Twitter account over time. It's generally trending up, which is good. It's just a gradual trend up. So anyway, how are interests divided or derived? Powerful. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? So yeah, parry keywords, and so I'm using these hashtags. So they're derived from your followers, okay? So I'm actually looking at my followers. So you can actually look at all Twitter users, your campaign audiences, your followers, or your organic audience, okay? So that's how you can actually look at your actual, the people that follow you, their interests. I hope that answers your question. So anyway, there are 3 reasons why you want to use ads.twitter.com is so that you can get insight into what specific. Now I'm not going to go into the tweets, okay? I'm just going to give you a little hint here. For me, okay, some of the most engaging. I'm just cleaning off the lens there. Some of my most engaging tweets were ones. I'll just give you a tip where I actually mentioned a company. And with their @ symbol, and then I also used a hashtag, okay? Hey, Cynthia, of their product, okay? And I went all the way back to July, and I looked at some of my most successful scope tweets, okay? Where, in other words, the title of my tweet was actually one of my scope titles, or my Twitter, my tweet was actually my scope title. And what I was doing back then, I have one tweet that had over 210,000 impressions. Good morning. Who was that? Claudia. Hey, how you doing? And what I found is that I used 2 hashtags. I talked about a company, and I also, by using their @ symbol, and I had 2 hashtags that talked about their product. So they actually retweeted my tweet. And this goes back to one of my tips, which also is very important, which is if you want to get the attention of a business, you've got to put that @ symbol of the business in your tweets. And especially if you're doing a promotion for one of their products, or if you're doing any live stream promotion. And what's really important is to leverage and ask people to use the screenshot capability now that Periscope has. And then just make sure you put the hashtags and the @ symbol for the company and the product there in the title as well. So anyway, I just wanted to go through some of that and just show you guys some of the analytics that you can use right there. Missed the beginning. Was this a tweet or a scope? Well, it's okay. So anyway, I don't know. I mean, this is a scope about how to use the analytics that come with the company name. Oh, okay. So it's a scope. Okay. So it's you kind of stumped me there. I was like, what? So what you want to do is you want to do a scope, and you want to put in the scope title the hashtag of the product and the @ symbol for the company that you're targeting. And what you want to do is, because that ends up being the tweet, your title for your Periscope ends up being the tweet. So that's why I'm saying it's both. So, I mean, you guys know that, when you actually have the little Twitter icon enabled, before you Periscope, all your Periscopes turn into tweets. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted you guys to really, the main thing was, just to recap, is those Twitter analytics. They're really important. They're really important for you to determine your engagement, to look at your followers' interests, and then to identify the number of impressions that you got. What is the company's Twitter and Periscope name? That's okay. I would use you got to use their Twitter handle if their Periscope name is different, because that's what Twitter is using to link that tweet up to that particular company. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, guys. If not following, go ahead and follow. Kara, hey, we're just about to jump off. I just did a late night, last minute scope. You can watch the replay. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys remember, I sent all that stuff to Euro. Check it out. You remember Euro Maestro? Holy cow, I just got it back. Will you go back over the overview, please? I will in 1 second, Justin Brown, 1 second. Okay, look at this. I just got this back. Like, it looks like it's been across the world, doesn't it? Like, seriously. Aren't you building your own analytics tool? We are. But this is, and I knew I'd probably throw some people off because I'm talking about analytics, but it's analytics that are tied to specifically Twitter. Okay, not analytics that where we're measuring the hearts, the comments, and the followers, or ads.twitter.com. Exactly, Ali. Thank you. So that's different than measuring the engagement that you have on your Periscopes. So, but they're tied. They're very closely tied together. So you can gain some very good insight on what titles are working and what's not. And because keep in mind, those titles are going. Those titles for your Periscope videos are going over to Twitter. Okay. So I really need you guys to really just understand that it's important to make sure that you go back and you look and you see what worked and what didn't work. So I hope that makes sense. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to jump. Is there a beta group for your Periscope? Yes, there is. And thanks for asking. If you go to fullscoperyan.com, I did not yet, and I've been asking him. He's going to do it. What's a good time frame to gauge this? This is great info. You bet, no doubt. Thanks, Matthew. Hey, Kara, awesome to have you on. A good time frame to gauge this is over like at least 30 days. Any real estate investors in here? Hey, Presley. I don't know. Followed. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Okay. So bottom line is, guys, real quick recap. My name is RyanSteinolfson. I help business brands and business owners get more customers on Livestream. And I've got a Livestream Blueprint course at livestreamblueprint.com. That's all right, Presley. And if you go to Periscope Ryan, you can get access to all my gadgets, all my, the clips and everything that people know me for, or know me a lot for. And let me just say this, guys. I'm telling you one more time. Twitter analytics. Bottom line, right here. Twitter analytics. You can look at the engagement on your live stream tweets. You can look at your followers' interests, specifically what they're interested in. I need analytics, Ryan. Yeah, I know. We'll get you some. Who is that? Jerry Geiberg. Awesome. And impression. This is right now on ads.twitter.com. You can go there and you can get you some really cool analytics, guys, in terms of what's going on with your Twitter account. So very important for you guys to look at. Okay. All right, guys. It's been awesome. Thank you. Where do you find specific tweets? Okay, you can go in there and you can look at your specific tweets. You can identify them in the account. I'll show you if it's still up. I got to log back in. I only have it here. You just go into your account and you'll be able to see every specific tweet. And doesn't make sense to me, but sounds. You just got to go to ads.twitter.com and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then just go to the analytics button at the top there. And you'll see all the engagement that you've got on all your tweets over a certain time period, what your engagement percentage is, which is basically just telling you that you had so many people so many impressions of your tweet, and then of that you can see how many times people actually engaged with the content by either clicking on a hashtag or something of that nature. So I hope that makes sense. So. It's really simple information. It's not hard. So, and again, you can see how many times people see your tweets, which is really good. And thanks, Matthew, for going to the Periscope studio and signing up. So, all right, guys, thank you. And I am going to see you guys soon. We're going out to Mammoth and driving there, and you're going to see some really cool stuff. Hey, Jerry. Hey, thanks, Jerry. Found it. I feel like my business just got elevated. Awesome, Justin. Oh, yeah, it did. Just wait. Give me some feedback on that. Hey, Matt. Awesome. Justin Brown. All right, brother. Use it now. Use it, brother. Will do. All right, guys. All right.